Hello everyone, my name is Amanda. I am the chairman of the marketing department, and today we're going to be talking about the social media marketing implementation and how we're going to use that for our company and our new baby formula. So in order to understand social media, we need to understand the social media aspects and the different types. So we're going to mainly focus on social networking, but these are different factors within them. So photo sharing, audio, video, microblogging, mobile, and as well as interpersonal. These all are their own little branches, but they definitely all correlate into social networking. So photo sharing, we're going to share a moment in time. Audio is the most easily understood, so that will be really cool and easy to understand. And video, I did a little bit of research on it. So it's worth 1,000 words, 25 frames per second. That adds up to 1.5 million words per minute. That's huge. That's getting a lot of our information out to the public in such a short amount of time. Microblogging, simply using a short little blurb on Twitter, just so it's really easy to understand, really quick, people are understanding it. Mobile, are they at home, are they on their apps, therefore we can reach them in different areas. And finally, interpersonal, let's create those relationships with these people so we can understand our consumers and want to share this really awesome product. So social networking, what are we doing here today? We are a trusted network, and what is that? A trusted network is a group of like-minded people who have come together in a common place to share thoughts, ideas, and information about themselves. So we are sharing thoughts and ideas about our company, and we're going to go ahead and try to implement some strategies to make our company the best it can possibly be. So the ultimate goal in this whole presentation and this whole plan in general is to increase the trust of not only our market, but also our community. How can we reach out? How can we benefit by helping these people? And so there's going to be different levels of people on different social media. And I'll get into that a little bit further, but for right now, all you need to understand is that different levels have different needs. It's kind of like Maslow's hierarchy of needs. So how can we satisfy the level that they're at right now? And so that's really what we're going to be focusing on. So here's the life cycle. These are the steps that I was talking about earlier. Some people are in their lurking stage. And what is lurking? It's going to be where they're scrolling on Facebook and they simply just see a simple ad and they're going to be like, oh, that kind of seems interesting. Maybe read it, but go on past it. They don't really think too much of it. Then there's going to be some people who are novices. These are going to be people who are like, the advertisement kind of looks cool. They click on it and they decide, maybe it's not for me. Insiders, those are going to be the people who are actually reading our information, wanting to learn more, and in-depth studying our research and our product in general. Leaders, we're going to have leaders out there pushing the sales and the drives and information so people have places to go. And the elders, that's our company as a whole. We're sending the advertisement to the others, we're creating the advertisements, and we're the ones with the most knowledge on the matter. So I have a few different entry strategies that we're going to use in order to make it the best and easily smooth flowing implementation. First, we'll be creating Google Plus advertisements. From there, we'll go to paid social media, and then we'll talk about the content strategy and how we're going to use those two things and implement it into our business. To start, Google Plus advertisements. So here's the really cool thing about them. They're the lead competitor to Facebook, and they're actually ahead of Facebook. So people are taking them as more credible. People are doing more investigations with these ads, and I know that a lot of you are hesitant about us going on Facebook due to the fact that there's a lot of drama, a lot of politics. So we're going to just nick that out completely, and we're going to go ahead and start with Google Plus. It's a more credible site anyway, therefore making our name more credible, so people think this is true. They're saying exactly what they mean about their product, and therefore we're getting the truth out to the customers. We're going to use it by pay-per-click. How does that work? So we're going to use taglines. Auto taglines are simply words that people are searching, and from there they're going to be able to, the more they search it, the more our name pops up, the more our website pops up, the more our advertisements pop up. The more they pop up, the higher up we go. So we'll be higher up on the list. And it might be a cost in the short term, and the long term we'll be creating a huge profit from this. So what are some of the benefits of Google Plus? Simply, it's measurable. We can go on there, we can see how many people are really looking at our stuff. Were people looking at it more with this product or the way we were viewing this product, or are they using it more with the way we're doing it this way? Are they using it more with this special that we're doing or not? So this will be really easy to obtain measurements of what's going on. Like I said, it is cost effective, so it will cost us a little bit in the beginning, but in the long run it will not even matter as far as costs. And targeting, we can target people in different locations, if they're at home or if they're on their mobile phone. We can talk different languages. Google can help us with that. So it's really cool. We can talk about different people around the world with this. Different time areas, and obviously that auto tagging like I was talking about. Excuse me. So next we're going to talk about paid social media. eMarketer actually predicted that online ads will take over TV ads by the end of 2016, the beginning of 2017. They also said that about $72.09 billion were spent on US alone this year on digital advertisements. That's really big, so we need to get away from the TV advertisements and more focus on digital. It's also really good because we know that the market is there, so it will be easier for us to implement these digital advertisements online since there is already a market there. So what are the benefits of these paid advertisements? Like I said, it is cost effective. This is a more broad idea from the Google+. So we'll zone in on Google+, but we can also be bigger and broader with different digital advertisements. Like I said, it has advanced targeting, so we can literally reach anybody we need to, different people we weren't even expecting to reach with this formula. And organic posts are not being seen. People aren't looking at the TV. People aren't reading newspapers or magazines anymore. So we really need to get away from those. More digital advertisements will increase our visibility of the population, increase viewing, and therefore increase profits in the long run. Different portals hold different consumer bases. So simply saying Facebook and LinkedIn and Twitter, they all have different consumers. And we can reach all of them through our different advertisements on these different apps. Like I say, I keep saying Facebook just as a general reference, but we will be using Google+. So content strategy. How are we going to actually implement these two ideas into our business itself? We need to understand that it's a symbiotic relationship, meaning that, it might be beneficial, it might be harmful, but in general it's effective, and we have to work together to make it work. So it might be harmful, we might take a few different hits. So it will be beneficial in the long run though, because with these advertisements we will be getting profit. So together, working together, it will increase, we will be able to help babies, and it will be great. We need to understand that we need to implement the information in different manners. People learn differently, so let's make sure we're incorporating visual, audio, and scanning, as well as multiple other ones, just to make sure that we are reaching every wide variety of people and their learning skills. So I've laid before you 6 steps in order to understand how we're going to implement it, and a simple guideline so we can gather a team and we can go ahead and start this as soon as possible. First, we need to create objectives and goals. We're going to use the SMART idea for that. We're going to be specific, measurable, obtainable, relevant, and time-bound. What does that mean? We're simply going to make goals that are time-bound and relevant for us. This is a really new product on the market. People are a little bit nervous. So it's going to take us a little bit longer to get into this market. So we need to make sure that we're making reasonable timelines, reasonable measurements, and so on. From there, we will conduct a social media audit. What is out there? What do we need? What do we not need? And then we'll create or improve the social media we already have. So we'll go ahead and we'll edit it a little bit and then send it out again. And from there, let's go ahead and gain inspiration. Let's look at our competitors. Let's see what they have. Let's see what works. Let's see what doesn't. Let's see what the consumers are wanting, what the consumers are not wanting. And then let's create a content plan and editorial calendar. Let's make sure we are hitting our deadlines. That is really key in order to make this product blossom. And then from there, let's test, evaluate, and change the marketing plan. So we're going to go ahead and put our advertisements out, our new ones, see how they're doing, and we can fine-tune the adjustments as much as we need to in order to make the product as most beneficial as possible. What's the benefits of this strategy? In general, it'll educate the consumers. By educating consumers, it will drive traffic, which will also generate leads, which will also increase visibility. So it all is an interweb together. This strategy will, in general, overall increase cost. That's what increase profit. That is what we really want to focus on. And finally, we're going to permit business-to-business communication. So what that means is simply saying we have one King Superstand, but from there we're going to go ahead and we're going to increase it over a long period of time. And finally, return on investment. Increasing social media will increase our visibility, which will also increase the cross-driver, which will push the ROI up. It will increase our profit in the long run by increasing our advertisements. Things that we'll have to calculate with our ROI that we usually wouldn't in the numerator will be the number of new customers we're obtaining, the employee retention, and the customer engagement or idea generation. I really hope this helped you all, and if you have any questions, feel free to call me, come to my office, or email me anytime. Thank you.